First, the top headlines. Violent clashes continued in Churachandpur, burned down forest office. AIMS alleges reaves anomalies in recruitment process of office assistant. And Manipur University to host Y20 seminar on May 4th. Hello, welcome to ELITETV, your English news bulletin. I'm your host, Deemita. Before giving you the news, we requested to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks on in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requested to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play our part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Sporadic clashes between demonstrators and the police continued late into the night in and around Churachandpur town, which Chief Minister N. Biren was scheduled to visit to attend different events and address the public at Sadbhavna Mandap on Friday. Biren had earlier in the day indicated his plan to visit Churachandpur had been deferred at the request of the organizers following protests and an 8-hour shutdown called by the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum to protest evictions of Kuki villagers from reserve forest areas. Sources said that police were forced to lob tear gas cells to disperse a large crowd which had gathered, was plating stones as security forces deployed to keep the peace in the shutdown hit town. The demonstrators burned down Reserve Forest Office of Churachandpur. There were no injuries despite the stone plating. Deployment of forces will continue to oversee the situation, officials said. Clashes between security forces and a mob broke out from about 12:30 p.m. Friday near the Sadbhavna Mandap as people started to assemble. The mob used slingshots and plated stones towards the people who started to gather at the Mandap. The intense stone plating caused the people assembled there to run for cover. Meanwhile, the attack on security forces intensified and the conflict lasted till around 11:20 p.m. at various places. Reason for the continued attack on the security forces was detentions of 2 persons while others were released. The mob attack on the security forces continued at New Lamka area even till late in the night, with the police mounting counter-attack, at times retreating. While MLA LM Kaute was escorted by mass police for the Imphal, on the other hand, the same violence occurred in Tuibong area where a mob gathered and planted stones at the security forces and blocked the roads. Similar scenes also unfolded in Khangvai and K Salvung area along the Tidim road. Meanwhile, prohibitory order has been clamped and mobile internet services suspended in Churachandpur district. The district magistrate of Churachandpur, based on a report from the superintendent of police that there is a likelihood of breach of peace, disturbance to public tranquility and grave danger to human lives and public properties, clamped prohibitory order under sections 144 of CRPC in the tribal dominated district.
Tilas post do me, tilas post. Tilas post do me. Woo!
Apun Bayrepaki Mahiroi Singpanglup AIMS has pointed out alleged anomalies in Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS recruitment process for 10 posts of office assistant on a one-year contractual basis and urged relevant authority to look into the matter. In the release, AIMS claimed that the 10 posts of office assistant are not approved by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. On March 14, 2023, the ministry sent a letter to the director of RIMS detailing a list of contractual posts. The 10 posts of office assistants were not included in this list, AIMS alleged. The statement added that according to RIMS bylaw, the RIMS director has authority to recruit people on contractual basis for a period of only 6 months. To extend the contractual employment beyond this period, it is necessary to obtain the approval of EC, the organization added. AIMS also pointed out the RIMS had recruited the office assistants for a period of 1 year and contract basis without the approval of the ministry. AIMS also added that upon holding a dialogue with the RIMS authority in this regard, they were reportedly told that there were no posts for office assistants as such at RIMS. However, they were recruited in lieu of the posts for managers or office superintendent or section officer 4 posts and assistant 6 posts. AIMS further urged the government and relevant authority to address the issues at the earliest.
RIMS की bylaw की matungina clause 22A da yauri matungina RIMS की director na contract basis ta thabak lobu matamda power lay aduga lawriba thabak sing adu tha taru ki contract oigadabni makoina advertisement tholaga kawkhiba sing asina tha chahi ama hairaga advertisement tholaga kawbikibani adugu contract basis ogina karigumba matamda sangdok haibadi EC natraga SFC dagi ayaba mu approval ama lawgadabani aduga RIMS na thabak lawbada ayaba laitaba thabak adusu sahi amagi contract lawshin ba haibasi aranbani office assistant haibasi India gi mapam khudimakta LDC gi rank ta komnai aduga henna ngaglibadi hiram asigi matangda AIMS ki thomising na authority ga hathengna phamin aduna wari sarbu matamda AIMS na RIMS da kawriba office assistant gi post asi laite adubu hariba mataki ngasai panjakiba annex 2 da yawriba post serial number 9 amadi 10 da yawriba ani asigi mahutta onthog office assistant haina kobani haina thambiraki makoi authority gi side gi approval pirak bathabak ki mahutta atop approve laitaba thabak mahut chindana ko haiba si yam asoiba migi chalukta khuzai thangjinba gumbani makoi gi khanga sanaba singda niyam lana thabak hapsilabra haiba achauba chingnaba dusu AIMS da pokle hiram asigi matangda mari lenaba authority amadi langang akanba miyeng changbiduna.
Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, MU Professor N. Lokendra has conveyed that the varsity will host a seminar of Y20, which will be attended by over 550 delegates, including students from abroad on May 4th. Addressing a press conference at MU today, the Vice Chancellor continued that the Y20 seminar will be held at the varsity as a part of G20 event being hosted by India. He further said that 6 foreign panelists, 20 foreign delegates from different parts of India and 70 students of colleges affiliated to MU will also attend the seminar. Saying that the Y20 event will be organized to take the ideas of youth in nation building, the Vice Chancellor stated that the resolutions taken during the seminar will be discussed in the G20 event too. He went on to state that India is a young country with a potent youth force and has been taking up youth-centric policies. And Lokendra also said that the government of India aims to reach out to all 16 districts of Manipur through the seminar. The opening ceremony of Y20 seminar will be attended by Chief Minister N. Biren, Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Thakur, Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education Dr. R.K. Ranjan, and YAS Minister Govindas Kontaujam, he added. A promotional video of the Y20 seminar was also launched during the press briefing. A leader of the proscribed People's Liberation Army PLA, the armed wing of the banned Revolutionary People's Front RPF, was arrested in More, Manipur. Ningombam Yaimungba Singh, also known as Pumba or Ingil, aged 34 and holding the post of Director of Minority Affairs of the RPF PLA, was nabbed at Kothalamkai near the international border with More on Friday afternoon, according to official sources. Based on specific intelligence about the presence of a Valley-based underground group in the Kotha Lamkhai area of Technopole district, a combined team of 20 Assam Rifle troops and a special commandos conducted frisking and checking at Kotha Lamkhai at 5 p.m. During the frisking and checking, Ningombam Yaingomba Singh was detained. On further verification, the detainee stated that he is an active member of the band RPF-PLA, having joined the outfit in 2003 through one Nauba Singh of Jiribam. He is working under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Amucho of Kakching Kuno, Assistant Secretary of Minority Affairs. He received basic military training at Sajid Tampak along the Manipur-Myanmar border, and his PLA MC number is 285 and his army number is 2588, and holds the rank of Director of Minority Affairs. He had taken shelter in the Myanmar's legit camp of the RPF-PLA and had come out from the unit camp to monitor the movement of security forces at the border, including the road in the Kotha area. According to the police, the arrestee cadre has been handed over to the More police stations for further necessary legal action. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Mega Open Debate postponed. Mega Open Debate on ERA Finance Ponzi Scheme or not, to be held on 26 April 2:30 p.m. organized jointly by ELITETV and the Frontier Manipur, has been postponed to April 30 at 2:30 p.m. Inconvenience is regretted. Investors or any individual can ask question live or send question in advance. For more details, please contact 7005606515.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration commence open for 2023 and 24 session.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership, innovative appearance. The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibidra? Suknagi minute kuntragi manungda document ichang changdana Vespa amadi Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara khaktang puthok piduna loan unilawba yabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marul kidamak contact tawbirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252. Tulasi Motors Private Limited, Thangmaiban amadi Sangay Pro, Kudong Chaba si Mangan Bigano, ngasi mag-contact tawbirau, terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's English News. Women vendors and shopkeepers of Thawal Kaitil destroyed railings erected at the surrounding areas of the market today, protesting against the inconsiderate acts of the higher authorities. The protesters claimed that the railings were erected without providing parking space for the buyers and sellers of the market on the pretext of developing Asian Highway 102 in Falmore Road. A team of police led by Thawal SP Jogesh Chandra Hobijam IPS camped at the protesting site and controlled the agitation. However, the agitators trounced the Thawal DC office later, demanding to address their issues. The women vendors, while speaking to media persons, expressed discontent that the railings which have been put up in Thawal Kaitil without providing parking space for the buyers has become a major cause for the downfall of business of the marketplace. They maintained that such inconsiderate acts of the government authorities will impact the lives of many who derive their source of the livelihood from the market. Therefore, they urge authorities concerned not to put up the railings in the marketplace. With regard to the road medians which do not provide adequate space for crossing, They shout the attentions of the authorities concerned to construct a footbridge and a traffic point for the conveniences of the commuters. Lastly, they cautions that they will resort to intense formal agitations if the issues are not addressed at the earliest.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯊꯣꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯤꯡꯖꯤꯟꯈꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯖꯥꯔꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯍꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯕꯖꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯕꯦꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯌꯥꯗꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯊꯣꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯇꯒꯤ ꯏꯍꯧ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯕꯖꯥꯔ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯏꯍꯧꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯗꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯥꯛꯑꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯁꯦꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯅ ꯐꯥꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒꯁꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯐꯥꯕꯤꯔꯣꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯆꯣꯡꯊꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯅ ꯐꯅꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯡꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯗꯤꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯥꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯊꯧꯕꯥꯜ ꯕꯖꯥꯔꯗ ꯄꯨꯕꯤꯔꯛꯎ ꯊꯧꯕꯥꯜ ꯕꯖꯥꯔꯗ ꯄꯨꯕꯤꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯤꯇꯤꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯍꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯨꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯊꯧꯕꯥꯜ ꯕꯖꯥꯔꯅ ꯂꯨꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒꯗꯤ ꯊꯧꯕꯥꯜ ꯕꯖꯥꯔ ꯗꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯎ ꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯔꯥꯎꯟ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯃꯨꯛ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯈꯥꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯍꯤꯡ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯡ ꯁꯤꯐꯥꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯀꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯨꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯊꯤꯡꯖꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯍꯤꯡ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯌꯨꯡꯉꯝꯃꯤꯅꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯡꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯡꯉꯝꯃꯦ ꯃꯊꯛꯀꯤꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯡꯉꯝꯃꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯁꯨꯡꯆꯪ ꯆꯪꯉꯔꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯅꯤ.
Even as normal life was affected in Amore due to the 24 hours ban imposed in the wake of the date of Semintang Lufo today, the JAC form has cautioned of closing the Imphal-More road from April 29th until the culprits are arrested. As per a statement of the JAC form against the alleged murder of the Semintang Lufo, the ban will not cover essential services such as medical, electricity, water supply, religious services, government security forces and people heading to the airport. The body of the Semintang Lufo alias Thangboy, 28 years, son of late Sehlang Lufo from Kananveng More Ward number 7, was found at Kuzailog River in an adjoining area between More Ward number 6 and 7 yesterday. As per a statement of the JAC, Semintang was killed before dumping at Kuzailog River at More as the body bore several injury marks. It is reported that More wore a deserted look today as all markets, shops were closed and Imphal-More passenger services were halted due to the ban. Some government departments were also closed. Additionally, security forces have also been deployed at the border town to prevent untoward incidents. On the other hand, the district magistrate of Technopol had prohibited assembly of the 5 or more persons, which is likely to turn unlawful and carrying of sticks, stones, firearms without a valid license and weapons or objects of any descriptions which can be used as weapons at the whole area of More town for 2 months with immediate effect under subsection 2 of CRPC 144. The restrictions shall not apply to the agencies of the government involved in the enforcement of law and order and the maintenance of essential services, the order said. The JAC said that the shutdown was imposed to show solidarity to the victim's family, claiming that the district magistrate of Technopol claimed CRPC 144 for 2 months at More. Instead of delivering justice, it continued that alleged arbitrary use of power will more harm than good. What is the government for in a democratic country? Here democracy is waning and disappearing slowly. The victims were butchered and dumped like an animal. Doesn't this call for protest from all corners irrespective of whatever community one belongs to? The JAC asks.
To find, to investigate the culprit. If it is a murder, find it. If it is not, report it. So that is just the meaning of our protest. What we want is justice for Mr. Semintang Lufo. We are not here to make troubles. We are not here to fight with the government. The government is supposed to protect us. If the government is threatening the public, then what is the point of having a government? So I appeal to the authority, I appeal to the public, I appeal to the police, I appeal to the government to heed to the prayer, to heed to the request of the public who wants justice for Mr. Semintang. Lastly, as a JSC secretary, my humble request is to please find the culprit as soon as possible and let us have this peaceful protest, peaceful sit-in in peace.
For ELITETV News Channel, connect to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Violent clashes continued in Churachandpur, burned down forest office. AIMS alleges reams anomalies in recruitment process of office assistant. And Manipur University to host Y20 seminar on May 4th. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a great day.